So what all comes in this box? Now it says on the back, you will need milk, eggs, and butter, and oil. So most mixes have you use just straight up oil instead of milk, and water instead of milk. All right, so here's our cake mix. Here's our frosting. And here's our instructions. All right, let's get baking. Okay, first thoughts, this is super rich and creamy looking. I've never seen a box cake this delectable while mixing up. So I'm pretty impressed. All right, so then we add in half of this mixture and mix it for 30 seconds. Look at the rich and the creamy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, it smells divine. Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow. That's incredible. Okay. This is a huge winner already because the raw batter itself tastes divine. All right, so now we're gonna divide it into 2 pans. All right, so the cakes are done. They're a little bit more golden than I expected, so I'll be trimming that off. Okay, so this is new for me. In the frosting mix instructions, it says to combine the milk and the frosting mix in a saucepan and boil until it's thickened. So we're going to do that. This is a different kind of frosting recipe. All right, it's the consistency of pudding, and now we're going to transfer it to this big mixing bowl so it can cool down. All right, so now we're just whipping up the butter while we wait for the frosting base to cool off, and then shortly I will be adding it into the mix. Okay, butter is definitely light and creamy, and I'm gonna add the base. I'm just gonna consider that to be 3 tablespoons. All right, so now we're going to finish putting the actual layer on, and I'm going to use this to pipe it on, just to make it smooth and fast, and then I'll probably spread it out. So I also took the batter and made a few cupcakes since I had smaller sized cakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste one of those now and see what I think. I'm gonna eat food on camera. I would have no idea that cake frosting came from a packaged mix, like no idea. It's really buttery. I mean, I know the butter didn't come in it, but oh, this is delicious. This tastes very gourmet. So gourmet. It's so fluffy. It's so vanilla-y. Like, it tastes homemade. Honestly, it tastes made from scratch. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've made both. I've made boxed and I've made from scratch. And this is a stellar boxed cake. Like, I cannot even oversell this one. This is amazing. And it tastes so delicious. All right, here is the finished cake. The frosting was absolutely a dream. It's super fluffy. A lot of butter. The entirety of this recipe took an entire box of butter. So very, very buttery.